Welcome to week 8 of the Who You Got podcast starring Pork Chop and
Big Bird.
Coming at you with week 8, like I said. Topics today are going to be very slim because we don't want to be the podcast that beats a dead horse and gives the same topics every single week. We want to try to spice it up, right, Chris?
See.
So, we're going to, obviously, we said at the week 8 we were going to talk about our Super Bowl predictions. Since there's not much going on in the NFL, we're going to give our World Series predictions for Oktoberfest. I'm calling it Oktoberfest. And the cat in the background. It's usually the dog that's making the noise in the background. Now I got to worry about the cat.
I think the dog caused that.
The two quarterbacks that went down this week, for those of you that don't know, that's Carson Palmer and Jay Cutler.
Fuck you.
And if they're ever going to come back or should they just retire. And you know what? Since it's a slow week, we're going to talk about Dan Bailey.
So it's a slow week when
it's a slow week
when a kicker gets a headline.
Kickers are part of the headline. Kickers are people too, Chris. And we're going to prove it today. So let's start with that. Dan Bailey.
Oh, God. That's even worse.
Just rip it off like a Band-Aid. Just go for it.
Well, he's a kicker.
He is definitely the kicker. One of the best kickers in the league, obviously.
He's either number 1 or number 2, depending if you're a fan of the Cowboys or the Ravens.
Yeah, or if you're just neutral, you're just like 1A, 1B.
For real, though. I looked up how close they are again this year. For most accurate, I think Bailey was like 89. He's won at the moment, 89.8, and then Tucker's like 89.78.
it's literally a coin flip to see who's the best one in the league. But yeah, Bailey went out. Apparently during pregame, he felt a little tightness in his groin, and then the second kickoff we had after we scored.
I think he did make a few kicks.
Yeah, he was done. He's like, nope, can't do it. So we had Jeff Heath, our free safety, who is way better at kicking extra points than he is at defense.
Oh, I don't know if that's accurate.
That's accurate as hell.
I don't know anything about
He misses tackles. He can't catch. He just,
Fair enough.
So, he's a better kicker. But, I mean, he hasn't kicked since high school. His long in high school was 49 yards. And why we didn't use Jones, our punter, to do the extra points? Maybe he's not accurate. He just has the power.
Well, I don't think Heath had either.
Heath was 2 for 3 on kicking extra points. Bailey was 2 for 2.
His miss was bad though.
No, I didn't even get a chance to see it.
I mean, he should have been 1 for 3 because he technically hit one off of the.
It ricocheted right there. It was like doink. You can hear the doink. But oh my gosh, yeah, Jones. Because I guess some old school Madden mentality. Like when your kicker goes out, your punter is the next up. You can't just pick a random person from the roster. I want to see if Tom Brady can kick extra points.
Not a good idea. I'm gonna rough the pass. I rough the kicker every time. Just hurt Brady.
Just hurt Brady. Like there goes your third string kicker.
Yeah, also happened.
Brady's finally third stringing something.
That's true. Kickers are people.
Kickers are definitely people too.
I mean, the most popular player in Baltimore right now is freaking Tucker.
Not Dan Bailey. Jay Tuck.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching Red Zone. It was Jay Tuck. He had like a 57-yarder. Just kicks it nonchalant right to the middle, has 20 yards to go, and he just walks off the field
walks off the field like that.
Yeah.
Sits on the bench, sips Gatorade.
I'm the best thing you got on this team.
Yeah. Literally, where would you guys be without me? Probably winless and fighting for that number 1 pick overall.
I love Jay Tuck.
Jay Tuck's awesome.
He got some swagger to him.
And he's got a beautiful voice too.
Yeah, oh my God.
Man can sing.
He can't. I didn't. Good for you, buddy. Hey, he's a Longhorn.
Operas. I'll give him a mulligan for being a tea sipper. But that's neither here nor there. So we signed Ted Nugent. Not Ted Nugent. Not Ted Nugent. I think Ted Nugent probably would have kicked a few extra points. All he'd have to do is just strum his guitar.
Sign me up, Coach. I can kick an extra point.
Not Ted Nugent. Mike Nugent, I believe is his first name. As our kicker until Bailey gets back. I've heard Bailey's going to be out 1 or 2 weeks. I've also heard he's going to be out for a month, so I don't know what the full detail is about that. Hopefully it's the 1 or 2 weeks and not a month.
Bailey.
Because maybe J Tuck can finally pass him with the accuracy.
J Tuck was
that 0.1%.
I mean, he was in front last year. They just keep going back and forth. Whoever gets more field goals that day.
Usually it's J Tuck. Thankfully, we've scored a lot of touchdowns.
And
the Baltimore Ravens have not. Okay, so there's that. Moving on to the next one.
We lost 2 quarterbacks.
We lost 2 quarterbacks, which
one was actually an improvement.
Yeah. Are you upset? Would you miss him? Do you miss him?
Hmm?
You don't miss him?
No.
The two quarterbacks talking about Carson Palmer and Jay Cutler. Carson Palmer broke his arm.
He just needs to retire.
And Jay Cutler, what happened to him?
He had like a hurt rib or something like that.
Oh, that sucks.
Something like that. That or a back. It was something midsection.
Yeah, having Tony Romo puncturing along with his rib, that's, the good old days.
I mean, but good for Miami. They actually came back because of that injury.
Yeah, they had Matt Moore, and Matt Moore is
He was more.
a damn good. It was more. He was more better than Jay Cutler.
More touchdowns.
More touchdowns than Jay Cutler. More yardage.
And he still actually had a good day because of that.
And less interceptions, I guess. Because I think Cutler actually had a crap ton of interceptions already.
But Carson just needs to retire.
Yeah, Carson needs to retire. He hasn't been Carson Palmer since pretty much he left the Raiders. Arizona, it's like first year of Arizona.
He had like 2 good years when they made it to the NFC Championship and they got killed.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
And they were like 13-3 1 year, something really good. I mean, they had like 2 good years.
And then who's their backup?
Stan.
Yes, baby.
Cutler cracked his ribs.
Cutler cracked his ribs. We got a fact checker. Sorry, Ashley. Jocelyn beat you to it. Cracked his. That sucks, dude. Ugh.
I was correct.
He'll be out 2 to 3 weeks with cracked ribs.
I was correct though.
Well, yeah, you said something up in that region. All right, so my wife coming in through the clutch with the cracked ribs report. I was just more focused on breaking your arm because as a quarterback you kind of need one of those. So, but ribs you kind of need those to live in general.
That'd be nice.
I mean, unless you're Marilyn Manson.
I mean, I don't have ribs, so
yeah. Marilyn Manson removed his two bottom ribs. Is this
on?
on?
This is a PG thing.
Is this thing on? Oops. So
this is a PG
this
podcast.
is the PG podcast. Yeah, right. One of them has already been flagged for unsuitable for all endorsements or whatever because we like to say fuck on this podcast. Let's be honest. We love to say fuck. Your first thing when I said Jay Cutler, you said fuck you. Yeah. It's like that comic between Iron Man and Batman. Like I'm better. No, I'm better. I'm better. And then who are you? And then it's Deadpool. He's like, oh, I'm a superhero that gets to say fuck.
It's true.
So we like to say fuck. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
It's like that Murder Doll song. I like to say fuck. So all right.
It's an effective word.
It's a very effective word. You can use it in any sentence.
Stop.
What?
Like fucking stop.
Like fucking stop or Chandler, get off the fucking couch. It works either way.
You've offended the wife.
And there we go. Okay, one of our topics is over the word fuck. Awesome. And we're really going to get flagged for this.
That's how you know you've made it.
The FCC is already going to step in, even though the SEC doesn't control YouTube. They will eventually, probably.
Well, back to the topics.
But anyway, so I think both quarterbacks should call it a career. Jay Cutler is going to, if I were him, 2 to 3 weeks, I would milk it for like 6 or 7. But they're just not recovering.
He's trying to play some football.
And collecting the millions upon millions of dollars he was given to play and do nothing. Carson Palmer obviously is making millions and millions of dollars too. But, I mean, if I was a starting quarterback and I broke something,
yeah, I'm okay.
I'd be like, okay, all right, I'm out for 3 weeks? Okay, so that's like $1.2 million I'm making. I don't have to do shit. Awesome. That's another word we like to use on this podcast. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
As in your shit, and you are New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, Cleveland
Browns.
and San Francisco.
Yeah.
On to the next. Hey, don't say the Chargers. Did you say the Chargers?
No, I did not say the Chargers.
Oh, they said the Chargers. They've
I said San Francisco.
Oh.
Remember, the Chargers are in L.A. now, Christopher. Time for you to get with the times. You get your head out of your phone and get your eyes upon life and see what's coming. You piece of shit. Okay, so what was the next topic we were talking about? We're going to give our World Series predictions.
Woo.
Since it's a slow news week. Baseball. What do you know about Beirut?
I know he has a candy bar.
Beirut.
Beirut?
Yeah, not Babe Ruth, Beirut.
No idea.
You don't know about Beirut?
No.
He the best damn baseball player there ever was. It's also a movie quote. I like to quote movies too, as well as say fuck. But anyway,
what's that quote from? Waterboy?
No, it's from.
What you said it sounded like Waterboy.
It's from The Best of Times. It's a Robin Williams movie with Kurt Russell. It's hilarious. Kurt Russell made the joke. Like his girlfriend's like, "What do you know about Beirut?" And he's like, "He's the best damn baseball player there ever was."
Arguable.
Anyway, so baseball. So we have the Dodgers versus the Astros.
Boo.
You would think, as people from Texas, would be rooting for the Dodgers or for the Astros.
Fuck the Astros.
Definitely not the. Like I said in my 30-minute let's talk about the Cowboys thing on my Facebook. It's cool that we have a representative from the state of Texas in the World Series this year, but I am so selfish that I want the Rangers to get one before the Astros, and Chris feels probably the exact same way because we're both Ranger fans. So I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm picking a California team over a Texas team. Go Dodgers.
Oh, I want the Dodgers to win.
Oh, yeah, I want the Dodgers to win the whole thing.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers instead of Chargers.
Let's go.
Go.
Time for World Series baseball. I miss Sully.
Oh, Sully's awesome. He was at that game, wasn't he?
I assume so.
I mean, I would be.
I assume he'll be there tonight too. They wait like his entire career to go.
Yeah.
He's there forever, and then finally go after he's done.
Finally, I get to watch a Dodgers game as a fan instead of an announcer. But yeah, game one's tonight, which is we're recording this on Tuesday, so hopefully the Dodgers are up 1-0.
Hopefully the Dodgers are up 2-0 by this.
Yeah, 2-0 at least, yeah, because they play back-to-back nights, right?
I'll put them back-to-back.
Okay.
They say no basketball, you take a night off.
Unless you're the Lakers, you play one game and then you turn right around and you play another game.
That's what I like playoff basketball. They're probably gonna take off a night off. It seems like every night.
Yeah, just take a night off. And then unless you're like I don't know, like the Golden State Warriors last year, you just take a week off. You beat the team in 4 games, like you're supposed to. You take a freaking week off till the other team's ready to go. So
I'm gonna. It pains me to say this, but I'm picking the Astros.
You bastard!
I'm cheering for the Dodgers. I want Darvish to get a ring.
Oh god, Darvish needs to get he needs to get a ring, and I'd like to see the Dodgers get a pennant. The first time since what 88?
It's been 30 years.
Yeah, 1988 was the last time they won a pennant. So let's bring it home for the Dodgers.
Yeah, Kershaw, don't suck it up.
Yeah, don't suck it up. It definitely. So yeah, all right. So he thinks the Astros are gonna win, but he's going Dodgers, and I am going Dodgers.
I got Dodger Doggy.
Dodger Doggy.
We should make a Dodger Doggy.
L7 Weenie. Dodger Doggy.
You play ball like a girl. It's 2017, man. You can't say that. Yeah. Like that Sandlot remix. The Sandlot remix or whatever.
Yeah, the Sandlot.
They get mad. Whoa.
Or that other one with Juan. Jesus. You bought for tacos in the toilet.
You saw that?
You saw that?
Okay.
Dang it, Daddy! I mean, Jesus! You're wasting the hot sauce! All right, so moving on, okay, to our Super Bowl mid-season picks. God, I can't believe we're mid-season already.
We're midway through the semester.
Yeah, God, this semester's killing me. Too many group projects. I actually might take up drinking as a hobby. Just kidding. I'm not going to take up drinking as a hobby. I'm not going to do it.
Makes everything better.
So, all right. As of right now, Chris, give me one AFC, one NFC to meet in the Super Bowl. As of right now, record-wise.
We've been doing 2, though.
We've been doing 2, but since it's,
changing things up on me.
All right, we'll do 2 and 2.
Now I gotta make a decision.
Go 2 and 2.
2 and 2, because I had my 2 ready.
All right, what would you 2?
Well, I'll do. I got one of them. I got New England as one of them, and the other was a toss-up between Oakland and KC. I'm gonna go. Well, since they won, I'll go Oakland and New England.
Oakland, New England, AFC. Okay.
So I got. I never was allowed to say this. These 2 teams. I got the Eagles and the Rams.
Jesus.
Like what the fuck?
I don't know.
The Eagles and the Rams.
This season doesn't make any sense.
Eagles not surprising, but the Rams.
The Rams are.
What? Because what? I mean, New Orleans is in first place right now. New Orleans is 4-2. When did that happen?
I have no freaking clue how that happened.
When did Breezy get a defense?
Breezy, I don't know. He's wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that's my pick.
Okay, so AFC. I'm still gonna put New England in the mix.
You just have to.
You can't bet against Brady until he gives you a reason to, and right now he's not giving us a reason to. The only time that they actually look terrible is because of their defense, and it has nothing to do with Tom Brady.
They look good this week.
If number 12 can saddle up on defense, then it'd be a different story. But he cannot.
He's having a good season.
He's having a damn good season.
Someone needs to tell him he's 40.
He's like, Brady, you're supposed to be a little slower. You can't throw the ball as deep. You can't get out of the pocket as quick. Just stop.
It's all that avocado ice cream.
That's all that avocado ice cream, the compressed underwear he wears to bed, and then going to bed at 8:30 every night.
His life sucks.
His life is...
married
to a supermodel.
You got Giselle. You got 5 rings. Who am I?
5 rings, Giselle.
Who am I to judge?
Probably almost $1 billion in the bank with all of his endorsements and
everywhere,
everything.
Beats, everything.
Yeah, Beats and avocado ice cream. I'm sure he sponsors avocado ice cream in New England or something like that.
That's funny.
I know Gronk sponsors Dunkin' Donuts in New England. So, 87. If the Patriots win, you get a large coffee from Dunkin' Donuts for 87 cents.
Oh, good to know.
There you go.
Remember that?
I see it on the billboard every time in Gillette when it shows it. It's like it's kind of like down here, like when the Cowboys win by like 6 points or more, then you get like 50% off your large pizza. Or
something. The Rangers have the Rangers 7 or whatever, where you get a free.
With Pudge, Papa John's.
Yeah, you get a free Papa John pizza.
Yeah, if they score 7 runs or more or something like that. Yeah. Papa John's.
What do you got?
All right, so New England, and then I'm not ready to jump on the Oakland wagon just yet, even though they look good. Marshawn Lynch likes to push referees.
He was defending a friend.
I'm doing this for a friend. I was going to say KC, but I don't know about them either. So, you know what? I'm just going to go with Oakland.
I was like, where are you going with this?
New England,
pick Pittsburgh?
Yeah, New England. Pittsburgh, definitely not. Especially with Bryant, being a little bit, one out.
Bryant ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He has like 1 touchdown, has 12 catches this year.
I have him on my fantasy team. He hasn't done nothing.
Yeah, Chris knows. Chris knows his stats. Pepperidge Farms remembers. And then the NFC, let's see here, boys and girls. I'll throw the Rams in the mix. I will. I'll throw them in the mix. And you're going to call me a homer for this. I still got the Cowboys. I still have the Dallas Cowboys. Because, okay, I know that sigh, Chris. But listen to me. Listen to me, damn it.
I can't go nowhere.
Okay, remember this time last year, the Eagles looked fantastic this time last year. Remember that?
Yes.
They fell apart.
They also lost they also lost their tackle. Left tackle, which I remember pointed out now 10-2 with that left tackle in there.
Yeah, Lane Johnson?
Yes.
So, if history repeats itself like I think it's going to, this is where the Eagles start to decline a little bit.
I don't see it.
The Eagles, they don't show up like the second half of the season. They look good in the first half. They don't look good in the second half. Like, let's say the Atlanta Falcons of the NFC East. They look really good in the first half. They got all the plays, everything going. Wentz is looking awesome. And the second half, I'm hoping that trend continues and the Cowboys jump them at some point for the number 1 spot in the NFC East. That's just me having what my baby likes to call rose-colored glasses because I'm a Cowboys fan and I'm a homer. You can call me that, whatever, but I still got the Cowboys. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I can say. Okay, so moving on to the picks, all right. So we got the picks here. They updated the app that we use, and it's awful.
So I'm using 2
phones. Chris is using his phone for the games and my phone for the spread. So
and for your picks.
And for my picks.
Your picks.
All right, Chris. What do we got Thursday nights?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Starting off good, y'all.
Fantastic.
The Dolphins and the Ravens.
I'm definitely going with Ravens. You can't. Why would you go with the Dolphins? Matt Moore, could potentially be an upgrade.
I think it is, but I'll still pick the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm still going to pick, Baltimore.
Now we got the Vikings at the Browns.
In London. Minnesota at Cleveland. Well, it says Minnesota at Cleveland, but it's in London. Yeah, but I'm going to go with Minnesota. The Vikings.
That's an easy one.
Vikings are going to win that division, y'all.
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 Now we got Buffalo at Oakland. Somehow
Oakland's 2.5-point underdog?
That's what I'm saying. Somehow the Bills are favored.
Look at that. 50-50. After what they did to KC, I'm going to go with the Raiders.
I'm going with Raiders too. We're on track.
Yeah, we're going to go 500. You and I are going to go, 50-50 this week. And they're 4th in their division right now. I just saw that. Wow.
Now we got Cincy.
Oh.
We got Indy at Cincinnati. It's Indy at Cincy.
No primetime game for Andy Dalton. I'm going to go with Bengals, but I would not be surprised if the Colts win this game.
I think it's Cincy just because
God, only 7% of the country is picking.
Because Indy's awful. Indy got shut out by the Jags, so
What's the Jags are just... Ugh.
Jags are a weird team, too. Now we got the Chargers at the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Patriots.
The Patriots. Chris, you and I are...
Good for the Chargers. They're playing better, but
they are playing better, but not enough to beat... Not enough to beat TB12.
No,
and it's in...
Did you see his... his Facebook always does those little comics after the games?
Oh,
I'll have to show it to you real quick.
Okay.
So we can describe it to our audience.
So he posts it, personally? Or
yeah, his personal account. He always makes, like little fake news...
Fake news.
Fake news articles, whatever.
Fake news. Well, he is a Trump supporter, so what do we got this week?
It's called the TB Times.
TB Times. Best 3 out of 5. Oh, it's him with the Falcon.
It shows
They
Brady.
play tic-tac-toe.
It shows little kid Brady with the little Falcon. They both have the little bikes next to him. They're playing tic-tac-toe, and Brady's like, best 3 out of 5?
Is that an alligator eating ice cream in the background?
Yes.
What the hell is this?
But he does them after like every game. They're quite.
Well, good for he probably has somebody, like he hires somebody.
Yeah, so that
Cloudy with the chance of touchdowns is Tom Brady. I gotta start following him on Facebook now. I gotta like him on Facebook. That's awesome. But yeah, no chance in hell I'm giving the Chargers. I'm sorry. We'll watch them come back and win. Anyway.
Now we got the Bears at the Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints just because that defense actually looked really good last week.
I mean, the only reason the Bears had 14 of those points is because a fumble 6 and a pick 6. So the Bears don't exactly impress me. So
Yep. Sure.
So I'm gonna go Saints.
I'm gonna go with
Saints. Go Saints.
La Saints.
As Marley says.
Go Saints.
Now the Falcons at the Jets.
I'm gonna pick the Jets. Just kidding. I'm gonna pick the Falcons.
I'm going with the Jets. I'm on the Jet bandwagon.
Ooh, one game difference. We're 2 games different. Oh, we forgot to tell people. Ashley went 11-5, and Michael went 13-2, kicking our asses once again. I also went 13-2.
I went 11-4.
He went 11-5. So you and your sister had the same.
11-4.
11-4.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You and Michael were the same, and me and Ash were the same.
Who would have thunk it? But anyway, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Falcons.
Toss up? Not really.
This is my shakiest pick this week. Is the Falcons after what happened?
I said this is a toss up right here. Not really. You got the Niners at the Eagles.
Eagles are gonna keep flying high.
That slump ain't gonna happen yet, Colin.
Watch it happen though. All right, I will tell you. Okay, how the Eagles look against the 49ers. I will compare it to how we looked against the 49ers, and that's what I'm gonna judge it off of. Okay?
I mean, y'all both should. I mean, everybody should beat the Niners. They're the worst team in football. I think they're worse than Cleveland.
The Redskins beat them by like a touchdown. We'll see how the Eagles.
I mean, yes, yeah. I mean, the Niners also almost beat the Rams too. So
yeah,
weird.
2% of the nation.
It's just a weird year.
It's picking the 49ers.
It's a weird year.
Oh, this isn't. I
don't know what to do. I think the Panthers have Buccaneers.
I'm gonna go Bucks. Cam Newton is probably the most inconsistent quarterback in the league right now.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay, even though they suck.
And Cam,
I'm always going to remind you, someone at this table picked them to win the division.
Yeah, I did. But that's
I mean, granted, I thought they'd be better than they were, too.
I didn't expect Cam Newton to look like Spam Newton out there.
No, I'm talking about Tampa Bay.
Oh, Tampa Bay?
You picked Tampa.
I still like Tampa, but the Saints are actually looking pretty good. I thought you were talking about Carolina.
Tampa's 2-4.
Carolina. But anywho.
No.
Cam Newton, as a Cowboys fan, I thank you for saying that sexist comment because now Dak Prescott is the sponsor for Dan Oikos and not you. So you get nothing. You lose.
Never had that.
Good day, sir. It's fantastic. Right, baby?
Perfect.
Dan Oikos is like my favorite. It's like my favorite yogurt of all time.
Salted caramel for the win.
Mixed berry for the win. Anyway.
No opinion yet for the win.
No opinion for the win. Okay.
No,
we
got Houston at Seattle. Surprisingly quiet Seattle.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
I'm going to go Seattle. Fuck Houston.
So, Houston. You said that because they're part of your division.
I hate Houston.
I hate Seattle, so.
Well, I don't have a winner here, but I have a loser.
Yeah.
So
both teams are losers.
They're both awful. I just hate one more than the other.
If Deshaun Watson can continue to throw bombs like he's been doing all season, I think they'll be okay.
I'm not sold on Watson yet.
Yeah.
But
my fantasy team is.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Toss up.
It's not a toss up.
It is a toss up because of where it's located. We got the Cowboys in Washington.
I'm going to go Cowboys because, like I said in my thing on Facebook, we got a little guy named Cowboy Joe Boo that lives in the Washington area, and every time he attends a Cowboy-Washington game, the Cowboys always win. So I'm on with the Cowboys because I believe he's going to be attending the game.
Do you know that for a fact?
I don't know that for a fact yet, but still, I like the Cowboys. We are 1-point favorites. That should increase before the week's over.
I'm going to go Washington simply because it's in Washington. If it was in Dallas, I'd go Dallas.
Okay. All right, Sunday Night Football.
Why?
The
Steelers and Lions.
I'm going to go with Steel Curtain.
I'm going to go Detroit. Just because Detroit's coming off the bye, I feel like they'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's in Detroit. I don't trust Steelers. I mean, they're a very shaky 5-2, I feel like.
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be one of the worst Monday Night Football games I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, we got Casey at Denver. I'm going to go Denver, said nobody.
I'm going to go.
Poor Tanner.
Yeah, Monday Night Football, 8-point favorites.
94-6.
I'm going to go with the chef salads.
Yeah, Denver. Y'all, what the fuck happened?
After we beat them, they just lost their magic. Or after they beat us.
They beat y'all, then they beat Oakland without Carr, and ever since then it's been awful.
It's like, yeah, and then their confidence and everything.
I don't know.
I mean, when you sell your soul to the devil, you're supposed to sell your soul for like the entire season, not just the first like 4 games of the season.
That's true.
All right, y'all. So there we go. We have our picks saved and submitted. 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna have 5 minutes of just silence for the remainder of this video. You ready?
That's awful. Don't do that.
Can we do a Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. All right, now okay. So we're gonna end it right there. We did go over last week, I believe.
We were under then over.
Over. It's like the under and over.
It was also a boring week in the NFL.
Yeah, definitely a boring week, especially when the kickers make headlines, and then
that's awful.
When neither one of us are shedding a tear over 2 very awful injuries to quarterbacks. Well, we did get our Dan and Oikos endorsement out there. Just kidding, but it's good. United usually has them like 4 for 5, or sometimes 10 for 10. So it's a good deal. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Chris is 2 games ahead of me as of this. Oh, 1 game ahead of you.
Wait, what?
In this?
I don't know.
Oh, we'll go see. 1 or 2 games ahead.
Did you save already?
Yeah, saved. Standings. Okay, he is 1 game ahead of me. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. You guys enjoy the weekend.
Wait,
what?
News alert.
What news alert?
You were 1 game ahead of me going into the pick'em, weren't you?
Yes.
Still like we're tied.
We're tied. How does this happen?
Because we start. This is our second week of the pick'em, right?
Right.
Yeah. Second week of the pick'em. So I was going into the first week. I was 1 game back. Last week, the other weeks, I beat you by 3 games. I was up by 2 technically.
Yeah.
This time you beat me by 2, so technically we're tied. You have to remember you're actually 1 game better than this says.
Oh, okay.
So we're tied.
Okay, so we're tied. Oh, fantastic.
Even better.
Fan-bloody-tastic.
Go Detroit.
Go Detroit. Go Texans. I know. It's like a curse word. Where you people come from? What do you mean, you people? So, all right. Enjoy the games this weekend. Enjoy some baseball, college football, basketball, even hockey. My hockey team's actually doing pretty good this year.
We have a delivery at the moment.
Yeah, we got somebody at the door.
Probably grandma.
It's my grandma. All right, so perfect timing, guys. So, as always, my little piglets call it Pork Chop. Loves y'all the mostest. And here's Big Bird telling you.
Make good choices.
All right, guys. We're going to get out of here before it gets too hectic.
Boy.
Bye.